Hey, this is Big Skinny. Hope you're having a great day today. I want to tell you about the brand new episode of Casual Conversations with Big Skinny coming your way. We are going to be interviewing Jenna Nation. She's going to be performing a couple of live tunes for us right on our video podcast. So we are excited about that. Hope you will be too. So one of her songs she will be performing will be her new single, Roses. And it's all coming your way next. This is Big Skinny with the Podshack Studio in Fort Worth, Texas. Did you know 2021 is the perfect time to start a podcast? Well, anytime's a good time to start a podcast. If you have something to say, maybe you're a blogger and you'd like to put those blogs to a podcast, you're already halfway there. If you're someone who wants a place to record, the Podshack Studio located here in Fort Worth, Texas is a great place to come in and record your podcast. We've got state-of-the-art equipment and we can help you edit it down as well. We also make sure that it gets to the platforms it needs to get to, such as Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, all those places, so that it gets out to the masses. Whether you're creating a video marketing campaign for social media or you're ready to create your own podcast, give us a call at 817-881-6361, 817-881-6361, or visit our website, bigskinnyvoiceovers.net. All right, it's Big Skinny with you on our fourth episode of the Podshack Presents Casual Conversations with Big Skinny. And I want to say welcome, Jenna Nation, to the Podshack Studio in Fort Worth, Texas, all the way from Canada.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me.
How's life in Canada today?
Pretty good. I can't really complain too much. A little bit chilly, but we're getting into spring now, so it's getting a little bit warmer.
What is the temperature in Fahrenheit there? Because none of us understand the whole centigrade.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Oh no, I asked you to do some math. No math.
So we do. We don't do Fahrenheit. I mean, I did live in the U.S. I lived in Boston for 4 years, so I got used to it. But I would guess it's probably like 38, something like that.
Well, that's not too bad
not
for
too
Canada weather.
Cold.
That's not too bad. I think it's going to be about 70 here in Texas today. Where I'm
I wish.
Yeah. So we are here today and we want to talk about your new single. First off, we want to know what you've been up to lately with all the COVID and all that. How do you guys stay busy? How do you artists stay busy?
Yeah, I mean, it's forced me in a way to do a lot more like writing and behind the scenes. I've been writing a ton. I've been recording. So I have a lot of new music coming this year, especially, which I'm really excited about. And yeah, I also, like I said, been working behind the scenes. So kind of building the team, making plans for the future. I mean, hopefully I will be performing again soon and touring and all of that. And then, I've been looking at maybe getting some music placed, like in commercials, TV, film, that type of thing. What else? Yeah, I've been doing some online shows too, and just kind of, using the social media and online to my advantage. So, yeah.
So how do you go about getting a song in a commercial?
So generally you go through like special licensing agencies. So basically they take your songs and they pitch it to these companies. So you hope that your song gets chosen.
That's pretty cool. Now, I did notice that you've got your lyric video out for your new single, Roses. Mm-hmm. Are you gonna do like a full length video for that one? Like just I
really want to. I haven't decided yet. I mean, with COVID, it was too difficult to do a full video just because I can't have everybody on the set and everything all together. But when things get a little bit better, I hope to do a video for it.
And how are things in Canada right now as far as all the COVID restrictions? Are they easing up?
It depends where, really. I mean, some of the big cities, like where I'm from, Toronto, whatnot, like the numbers are still like a little bit high, so we're still in a lockdown, unfortunately. But the rest of the Canada, for the most part, is doing better. They're starting to, you know, remove restrictions, like restaurants are open, gyms, that type of thing. But obviously it's restricted to the amount of people. Unfortunately, yeah, we're a little bit slower with the vaccines. So hopefully those start coming more quickly so we can start getting back to normal. But yeah, you know, doing what we can.
Now, when you say lockdown, does that mean you guys all businesses are shut down? And
yeah, everything. So, I mean, you can go get to a restaurant for takeout, but like, you know, any stores or anything like that is closed. So pretty much you're at home, you're working from home. Yeah.
How do you get your groceries if
you get groceries, like, I mean, essential services, groceries, drugstores, that type of thing are obviously still open. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I thought maybe they had like a home delivery. I don't know how things work. I don't know how things work. A lot of people do
that too. Yeah.
Yeah. We do have some food, grocery delivery services here that you can, and you know, you can have with the app or whatever on your phone. And it's kind of nice to do that sometimes because I have the habit, me and my wife have the habit, we'll go to the store to buy groceries and then we'll be trying to remember whether we have something or not.
Right.
And we do that more than once. So then we look up in the cabinet one day and we've got like 4 bottles of ketchup and like, why do we have all this ketchup?
That's funny.
So yeah, it's kind of nice to do that where you can kind of look and see what you need as you're ordering it. And they deliver exactly what you need. But
yeah.
we're that couple that'll go spend more money than we need to because we're buying all this extra crap that we don't need.
Yeah.
That, and I like to eat. So
yes, me too.
So are you still doing some dance instructions type stuff?
Yeah, I'm a fitness trainer as well. So I'm lucky actually right now. So my parents live in Ottawa. I'm from Ottawa originally. So they are not on a lockdown. So I'm able to work at a gym here and be able to do some group fitness for now, which is nice.
Are you still doing some vocal coaching?
I am. Yeah. I still have a couple private students as well. So
now, is that something that you would hire yourself out to do if somebody was interested in doing that, or is that just certain people that you're doing that for?
Yeah, I mean, I used to work for a school that specifically did, vocal lessons and instrument lessons and everything. But I mean, like obviously my career is my focus, so it gets kind of busy with everything. And so I have like a couple private students that I've kept. Yeah.
Now, as far as you feel like this is all going to break loose here, maybe towards the latter part of the year, are you guys starting to line up concerts and stuff for the latter part of the year?
Starting to talk about it. Nothing is set in stone just because we don't know what's going to happen. But yeah, we're definitely starting to talk about some future shows. So I'm really excited.
Are you guys able to come to the States?
Like we can go to the US. Yeah, it just depends. What's happening.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Well, I know a lot of people are frowning on it, but it all depends on how you read what our governor in Texas said. A lot of people are getting upset because they lifted all the mandates in Texas this week. Everything's being lifted next Wednesday, but all the governor said was, we're lifting the mandates. You guys do the responsible thing. We're not going to have the state tell you what to do. If you're a responsible human being, you're going to take care of you and your family. So, but a lot of things are starting to open back up in Texas 100% to 100%, if that's what the businesses want. So we're hoping the venues open up, or we have some live concerts and stuff safely. We can do it safely, I think. Yeah. But I think that'd be cool if we get some acts coming in. I'm ready for some live music.
Yeah. I miss it too. I miss going to see live music. I love doing that.
Yeah, me and my wife were huge fans of the concerts. We like going out and seeing live music. We both have special bands that we like that, if they come into town, we're going to go see them. But we like all kinds of music. But tell us a little bit about the new single, how you came up with the idea for the song.
Yeah, so the new single is called Roses, and I released it just before Valentine's Day. So a producer that I've been working with, he's based in London, Ontario in Canada. And I wanted to work with him for a while because I heard his stuff and really, really liked it. And he sent me this beat, this production of his, and I loved it so much. But this was like a year ago. And I don't know. I had like some melody ideas and everything, but nothing was coming to me lyrically. I had some ideas, but I knew that I wanted this song to be perfect. And there was nothing that I was really happy with when I started writing to it. So I kind of left it alone for a bit. And sometimes I have to do that with songs. Sometimes things just come right away. And then other times I just kind of need to like leave it alone, walk away, and then, you know, come back to it like a month or two later or whatever. And then some things just start flowing. And that kind of is what happened with this song. I just kind of left it for a few months, and I came back to it, sat down, and then it kind of just hit me and it all started to flow out. And yeah, like this song is really like personal to me. It's something that I've been through. So, you know, the lyrics are coming from the heart. And yeah, I'm just really excited about the song, because I think it really encompasses like everything that I love about R&B in terms of the production and just kind of what I tried to do with like the melody and the words and everything, kind of bringing a little bit of that 90s R&B back, but still keeping it contemporary R&B.
So tell me, when you were putting the actual track together, once you had the lyrics and you had the melody and all that in mind, and you're actually going through the process of producing it now, and this is all working through COVID, having to send stuff through email, this, that, and the other. How long did it take to actually produce the track?
Yeah, so that took like a little bit longer. I mean, the track was already produced when I got it, but then of course, like there's some changes that need to be made, and then I, you know, record my vocals, and it has to be mixed and mastered and everything. So, you know, that can take a little bit longer, but yeah, I mean, it's nice to be able to do everything online. I was able to get into a studio to record, which is great. And yeah.
So do you have a studio set up at your house that if you had to record something, you could there? Or?
I mean, I have a small setup. It's good for me to like put down demos and ideas, but I wouldn't use it necessarily for like a final product. Yeah. Okay. I'm still learning. I honestly just got some new equipment. I got this Apollo Twin X for those you know, people who love their tech with the music tech. But I got Luna, which I'm super excited about. So I'm learning about the program, and it's tough. It's a learning process, but it's nice that I can be able to do that from home. And I think it was, you know, about time for me to learn all that.
Well, you know, it's cool because, and that's me, I'm constantly learning because audio is so tricky, you know, it's such a finicky thing. But since the last time that me and you talked, I was actually doing a podcast from like a spare room in our house. And we were renting a house at the time, so I couldn't do any kind of modifications or anything on it. So I had to try to, you know, foam it up the best I could, to sound deaden it and all that stuff. But since then, me and my wife have moved into the house that she grew up in. We bought her mom's house that her mom was living in. One of the things that sold me on the house, it's a little smaller than what we were living in, but one of the things that sold me was it had a huge backyard, and I've always wanted a backyard studio. So we were able to put a backyard studio back behind my house, which I'm loving. That's
really awesome.
So now I don't have to fight the traffic every day to go to work. I just walk out my back door. So that's kind of nice. So yeah, but the audio thing is a lot of fun, and it's cool learning. And I've learned so much in the last year about video and audio production, and I'm learning more every day. But you'll never stop.
No, and it's pretty amazing, like what you can do now with all the technology that's out there. It's insane.
Yeah, we were talking about, me and my wife talking about just in the last few years how much you can do with a digital camera now, and do everything as far as editing video and all that stuff online. Whereas years before, you'd have to take that stuff and get it developed, or, you know, I mean, it was just so now
fast.
But you can do all that now just almost instantly. All right, we're gonna let you get set up. I'm gonna back out of the way. I'm gonna back out of here. I'm gonna let you get set up, and I'm gonna let you perform your brand new single, Roses.
Okay, sounds good. So let's get into this brand new song. Okay. There we go. All right, let's start it. more than just a lot. The way you see right through all of my ugly too. Don't feel the need to hide the things I am inside. I don't need 1,000 roses. I got what I need when I'm next to you. I could spend a lifetime with you. It's crazy, but I know it's true. You must have some superpower. Somehow you broke down my walls. My feelings just keep getting stronger. Feeling there's nothing that I could do. Got you from head to toe. Never can let you go. I spend my days and nights with you up on my mind. I don't need 1,000 roses. I got what I need when I'm next to you. I could spend a lifetime with you. It's crazy, but I know it's true. Yeah, you know it's true. So crazy, yeah. And I don't need 1,000 roses. No, yeah. I don't need 1,000 roses. I know what I need when I'm next to you. I could spend a lifetime with you. It's crazy, but you know it's true. Yeah, I don't need 1,000 roses. I know what I need when I'm next to you. I can spend a lifetime with you. It's crazy, but I know it's true. Yeah, that's a new song, Roses.
All right, there it is. Roses, man, that was greatness.
Thank you so much.
So, we are excited that you are coming on. And, this is the first time we've done this. We've actually had someone sing live on our podcast. So, yeah, cool. you are the first. We're breaking ground here. You're breaking ground. And the cool thing is, it's all the way from Canada. It's amazing what technology can do for us these days.
No.
So we're gonna close it out, but you got one more. Do you have one more song today?
Yeah, I do. So this was actually the single before Roses. It's called Bottled Up. So yeah.
All right, we're gonna back out of here and we'll let you do your thing.
All right, sounds good. All right, here we go. I'm trying to get your attention. You don't know what you're missing. Maybe it won't make a difference. Just go with my instincts, taking shots from a distance, babe. If you just open up your eyes, I'm standing in front of you, and I don't wanna move. You know it could be so close. Baby, from time, been throwing your signs. Please don't hate me when I tell you I've been falling since I met you. Oh boy, I need you. I don't even have you. You give me butterflies when I'm around you. Can't keep falling in love every time you smile. Can't leave it alone, and you know I've tried. Baby, I'm about to cross the line. I can't keep it bottled up, bottled up, bottled up. Every time I fall in love, in love. I don't know what you're thinking. I wanna know what you're thinking. You might look at me different. I'm willing to risk it, 'cause I already miss you, babe. Please don't hate me when I tell you I've been met you. But boy, I need you. I don't even have you. You give me butterflies when I'm around you. Can't keep falling in love every time you smile. Can't leave it alone, and you know I've tried. But baby, I'm about to cross the line. I can't keep it bottled up, bottled up, bottled up. Yeah. Every time I fall in love, I can't keep it bottled up, bottled up, bottled up. Yeah, every time I fall in love, yeah. Yeah, that's bottled up.
That's great. Thank you so much for doing that for us today, and
my pleasure.
Performing live. It is good to see people perform again. I think that might be the first live performance I've seen all year.
I'm glad I got the first.
It's still early though. It's still early in the year, but
we're already into March. It's crazy.
I know. I'm hoping you guys make it to Texas. I would love to see you guys play live.
Yeah. You know, I do go down to Houston fairly. I mean, often. I did my first original album in Houston, recorded and wrote it there and everything. But also I have some people that I'm talking to as well in Dallas and San Antonio, and we're talking about doing some shows. So that will be amazing.
There is a great Grammy award-winning studio in San Antonio.
Oh, yeah.
And there's a guy that an artist from the 90s. It is run. Are you familiar with a guy named Michael Morales? He had some songs back in the 90s.
I'm not actually.
Very talented man. Talented man. He's got a great studio down there. I can't think of the name of it for right now, but I know it's a great studio. It does a lot of work. I think he's worked with acts like Def Leppard and stuff like that. So that'd be a good place for you to come down and do some work.
Mm-hmm, definitely. I'd love to. And I still have never been to Austin. So I know that has a huge music scene. So I got to get down there. And,
yes, ma'am.
I would love to come by to South by Southwest and perform. That would be amazing. So we'll see.
And if you come out to the Stockyards in Fort Worth, there's all kinds of places to perform out there as well.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
And we can show you some of the best Mexican foods you will ever eat.
Yes. I love it. I'm down.
But thank you so much for dropping by today. And
pleasure. Thank you.
We'll keep our eyes peeled out for new music and videos coming out from you in the future. So
yes, definitely.
Please stay safe and stay healthy.
I will. You too.
All right. We will see you.
All right. Thanks so much.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. Bye. This is Big Skinny. You've been listening to Casual Conversations with Big Skinny. That's the Podcheck Presents Casual Conversations with Big Skinny. And I hope you enjoyed it. That was pretty cool. And we'll see you next time. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy.
This is Big Skinny with the Podcheck Studio in Fort Worth, Texas. Did you know 2021 is the perfect time to start a podcast? Well, anytime's a good time to start a podcast. If you have something to say, maybe you're a blogger and you'd like to put those blogs to a podcast, you're already halfway there. If you're someone who wants a place to record, the Podcheck Studio located here in Fort Worth, Texas is a great place to come in and record your podcast. We've got state-of-the-art equipment, and we can help you edit it down as well. We also make sure that it gets to the platforms it needs to get to, such as Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, all those places, so that it gets out to the masses. Whether you're creating a video marketing campaign for social media or you're ready to create your own podcast, give us a call at 817-881-6361, 817-881-6361, or visit our website, bigskinnyvoiceovers.net.